BJ from Game Gumbo. I've got my guest here, Eric Slauson, game designer and a bringer of unusual party games. And that's why I was so glad he was on the show, because this is a crazy looking game. Breakdancing Meeples. Just the name makes me happy, Eric. Give us the elevator pitch. What is Breakdancing Meeple all about?
That is exactly what it sounds like it is. You are, it's these meeples and they're breakdancing. So essentially it is a pattern matching game where you roll meeples and they land in certain positions. So they might be standing on their head, they might be laying on their side, they might be standing up.
You actually roll the meeples, right?
Yeah.
Like dice.
Yeah, like in Escape, you're rolling over and over and over again, and you put a meeple once it hits the certain position it's supposed to be on one of these cards. Once it's on the card, you can't remove it until you've done the whole routine. So there's that like, ooh, do I split them up or do I go for the same card? While you're doing this, you're playing with there's a free app, and each round is 60 seconds. Whole game takes 5 minutes to play. They have all these hip hop beats during the 60-second countdown on the timer.
Dramatic music going in there.
Yeah, so you got some hip hop like breakdancing beats. There's like an announcer who is like, "It's 60 seconds left," or 30 seconds or whatever. So it adds that like stress in there. But yeah, it's just roll. Try to get your combinations. Try to make split-second decisions about whether you should roll or re-roll stuff. But yeah, it's just.
Mick says, "What in the '80s mess is this?" That's right. I mean, I looked at some pictures and everything. This is from designer Ben Moy. And publisher Atlas Games. Not a name I'm familiar with. Sanu Company, or did I just miss out on some of their stuff?
I think they've made some other things. I think I have something else that they.
This is Stefan from Yellow Games. The president of Yellow Games actually just having a blast trying to match up his breakdancing people to some of the cards. I mean, what a game here!
It's great.
Not something we're going to play every night, but if it's small enough, I'd love to throw it in my backpack at a convention. And you're trying to do, you know what I'm talking about? Those icebreaker games, Eric.
Yes.
Where you don't know everybody at the table, like two people know them and you know these three and two people here and everybody wants to get to know each other. You throw a game like this out and everybody just has fun, because not only you have fun playing it, but it looks like the kind of game you'd have fun watching other people to play.
Yep. And you can use your own music. It's just 60 seconds. So cut up hip hop songs or rap songs or whatever you want, and make your own 60-second timers. I made my own background music for Escape because I'm like a big super fan of it. So I'm probably going to make some custom breakdancing Meeple soundtracks here.
Well, I'm curious, what music do you use for Escape?
So I do like Indiana Jones soundtrack. The Uncharted soundtrack is really good. Tomb Raider game soundtracks are super good. Jumanji's a good soundtrack to use. So just a lot of adventure game soundtracks split together. Atlas made Gloom. Oh, okay. And Once Upon a Time. That's what I know. That's what I know them from.
So I'm just not remembering that part then. Yeah, I've played one of those games. Not Gloom is the one with the clear cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't played the other one, but I know the other game that you are talking about. So that's Breakdancing Meeples from Atlas Games.
Check it out.
And designer Ben Moy. That is one I got to admit, you got me intrigued. I'm going to have to check that one out.
Yeah.
I think this is a good comment here from Marshall. It reminds me of Meeple Circus, but even more frenetic.
Yeah.
And that says a lot, because Meeple Circus can get frenetic there whenever the music starts playing,
Mm-hmm.
How did you find this game?
I know Ben really well. Ben and I are kind of coming up at the same time in the design community, and so I've seen this when he first came up with the idea of what if you rolled meeples. I don't remember how long ago it was, but so I was really excited to see when it got signed, so I got it. I was going to get it regardless because it's Ben's game and I want to support it, but it ended up being awesome. So,
is it out?
Yeah, it just came out last week, I think. Or they started shipping them last week, I think. But it's definitely out.
I want to check this out.
Yeah.